Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis. How are you? What's good? What's good? I want to welcome each and every one of you, whether you are a returning subscriber or a completely new viewer, to the Sun Cat Tarot channel. Welcome, and another warm welcome. And I truly and deeply from the bottom of my heart want to thank you for joining me here today for your Gemini monthly July 2019 love and life reading. Now, for my old subscribers, you could always fast forward through each and every intro. But to my new viewers, I do want to say a couple things before I get into the reading. Please note that this is strictly a general reading. This is not a personal reading, and therefore it might not always be 100%. But that's okay. First of all, these are general. Second of all, we are lucky enough to have more than one sign in our personal natal charts. And you could always check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign for further clarification, because some months we resonate to one sign more than the other depending on the stars in the sky and the alignments, okay? Anyways, with all of that out of the way, let's get into your Gemini reading. Now, Gemini, I am hearing that there is kind of something that you've been going through, especially with the Mercury retrograde affecting you until August 1st and even until August 15th. There's something that's been going on with communication. Maybe the throat chakra is something that you might need to balance. But I feel like there's been some type of a burden, a heavy burden on your heart that you've been going through. You might be dealing with some type of a suffering, some type of even a loss, maybe grief or sorrow, okay? Maybe a test that you've been going through. And feeling like a bit of a heavy energy. You could work with selenite, the stone selenite, to clear that energy, okay? I feel like there's something that you might be working on, though. Maybe if not like this, but you've been probably working so hard on something, whether in career, your life, whether you want to manifest something. But I'm also hearing the positive thing that your hard work will be paying off, okay? But I am hearing maybe some unhappy situations, okay? Something with the relationships or something with the career that's been going on, that's been really bothering you, okay? Maybe regrets, something is haunting you. You can't stop thinking this month, okay? But I am hearing, the most important thing I'm hearing is that this hard work, this hard time will pay off, and new cycles will be coming in shortly, okay? I do want you to take note of that. Now, with that out of the way, otherwise I'll talk forever. Let's get into your overall reading. Now, this card I'm pulling right now is for the overall energies, okay, of the month, the energy that will be following you this month the most, kind of like the theme of the month, okay? So let's see, Gemini, what is your theme of the month? Thank you. Yep, we got the 10 of Wands. And that's what I was saying. You've been having kind of a rough go at things. There's something heavy on your heart that's happening, okay? Now, I don't know if there's some type of an ending, okay? Or some type of even a new cycle in your life that you've been kind of scared or wary of, okay? But it's like you're going to be confronting your emotions and fears right now, and Mercury retrograde is triggering high emotions in you, okay? But the number 10 also represents that this cycle is almost over, okay? A new beginning is going to be happening in your career, in your life, in your family situation. But yeah, the 10 of Wands denotes that you've been carrying something heavy in your mind or heart, but at the same time, you're almost to your destination, okay? This is going to be a time where things are going to trigger you. Maybe it's a heavy time with your boss or something in your career, okay? Or maybe you've been working so hard. You have so many responsibilities that are on your shoulders, okay? And it's like I need rest. When can I just lay down and hit the pillow, you know? But like I said, hard work's paying off, but I'm just repeating myself. Let's see the rest of the reading. Let's see how this relates to the rest of the reading. Right now, oh, what is this one? Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. I'm hearing like sometimes though with these burdens that you have been having, you're forgetting to take care of yourself. And I am saying that for every sign. I'm sorry if you watched another video, if you cross-watched another video and I keep on saying that. But it's a time of self. We're going into Leo season in August and at the end of July. And I feel like you're neglecting yourself in some way, okay? I feel like you're neglecting taking care of yourself, okay? Because you might be taking care of others, okay? But let's see. Overall energies in love, okay? Messages that Geminis need to hear about their love life. And this love life could be for your person, for your family member, for your friend, or even for a foe. Love is a crazy thing. Yes, overall messages. It's like somebody took some type of love away from you, like you're not getting enough emotional satisfaction in your love life, okay? This one is a hard reading as well. There's been a few very heavy energies for a lot of readings because, I mean, it's just that time. We have 5 planets in retrograde, so it's like we're confronting the issues that we don't want, okay, because those planets are making us. Otherwise, we would never confront something, okay? And with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like maybe you feel unloved, okay? Maybe you feel taken for granted, okay? Or maybe you or this other person is like withholding something, your emotions, masking things, but at the same time, you have something that you cannot let go of. And I'm telling you, it's either you overthinking about things, maybe you can't let go of the relationship, maybe you can't really let go of the past, okay, of something that has hurt you. And it's like a tower moment. You see, there's a big tower moment here where it's like you cannot control your emotions maybe in some ways. You cannot control this feeling, or somebody around you can't control their feelings and emotions, and maybe there's clashes, fights, lightning strikes, right? You're kind of striking each other and maybe hurting each other, okay? Maybe somebody here, maybe you two are moving on from each other, moving out of a place you have shared together for some people. Obviously, this message is not going to relate to all. This message is going to relate to the Geminis that have been going through a very hard time, and that might be on the brink of a big tower moment, on the brink of maybe certain like thinking of, should I go on with this relationship, okay? It's a reading for those type of energies, okay? But if something triggers you and gets you angry in this reading, you might be the one that needs to hear it the most, okay? Because if it wasn't truly your message, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't get mad. You just get over it. But if something really triggers you, you might need to hear it and you might not want to. But to those that have ears, let them hear, okay? Spiritual hearing. But the tower moment, yeah, tower moment has either just happened or you're in the midst of it, okay? You're in the midst of something that you didn't expect, maybe, that you can't control. We can't control weather and lightning storms and stuff like that. Maybe there is something falling apart, okay? Maybe you feel like something is falling apart in the relationship, or they feel like this relationship is falling apart. And I'm sorry, but that's what the cards say, okay? I'm just reading the cards. I'm just a messenger, okay? And this might not be your message anyway, so, but that's overall, okay? For fun, this is going to be just for fun. Let's see what astrological sign you could be possibly connecting with, okay? So this person. And by the way, like I said, this love relationship could be maybe you're on the outs with a family member or a friend as well, okay? So let's see their astrological sign, please and thank you. Okay, so you could be connecting with somebody that's a Leo, okay? Or you might have Leo in your chart and you might need to hear your message, okay? Confidence is your key to success. So maybe it's either the person you're connecting with is not confident either in themselves and it's rubbing off on you, or you might not be confident and have something with the self-esteem where, yeah, Leo energy is around you, okay? So you could be connecting with a Leo. Let's see just one more sign, just for fun, okay? Or they could have Leo in their moon, in their Venus, okay? Let's see. One more sign that you could possibly be connecting with. Okay, and you could be connecting with somebody that's a Scorpio or has a Scorpio rising, moon, or Venus, or in their chart, okay? And it says time to release negativity. So both you or the person that you are connecting with, okay, it's time to release the negativity. And releasing the negativity could happen in many ways. You might have to go through the negativity to kind of release it. You need to understand maybe what you are releasing, okay? So, I mean, I don't know if that made any sense, but hopefully to somebody it did. So let's see, my dear Geminis. What are your energies, vibes, feelings, thoughts, and even possible actions towards this person? Let's see, this card fell out. King of Pentacles, okay? So this card fell out before I really asked the question, so I'll just go into it real quick. With the King of Pentacles energy, somebody is either focusing on work, maybe you are focusing on a lot of work, working hard, right? Carrying these sticks. Or somebody around you is working hard and might have not had time to express their emotions, share things, and it could be ruining some things. But I'm also hearing somebody here is in the King energy, in the very high energy, meaning that there's growth. Whether you think these negative things are happening with these towers and whatnot, it's still making you grow. So there's growth energy for you, okay? But let's see. Oh, another one, see? Oh my goodness, this card is jumping. So, Nine of Cups, again, your energy is an energy of one of growth, of achievement, okay? Achievement, like I said, work is paying off, okay? You are achieving things for yourself. There's some wish that you need to fulfill as well. Okay, let's see. Now, for real this time, Tarot, don't be messing with me. Your energies, Gemini, your feelings, vibes, possible actions. Okay, Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like you, Gemini, specifically, in your thoughts more than anything, is what I'm hearing, but you have a wall that's built up a mile high, okay? And it's like you can't go through this wall, you can't go through this door, right? Because the Ace of Pentacles is opportunities, this, that, and the other. You might be blocking an opportunity in love or in other areas of your life. It's like I'm hearing you might not be willing to rebuild with this person, right? Because look, the tower, it's like built on not a stable foundation, right? So it's falling apart. The roof is on fire, falling. That whole freaking building is on fire, right? And the Three of Pentacles upright is an energy of rebuilding after the tower moment, okay? But since it was reversed, I feel like you're not willing to rebuild with this person, at least not now. You might not be willing to take on a new opportunity with them, okay? And that's completely your right, you know? Maybe right now, at least for the month of July, okay? This is for the month of July for you, Gemini, and for the cross-watcher. So at least right now, it's like a time of, you know what? I need to go through this myself, okay? Even though I'm struggling, I feel like you're struggling, but you're not willing to really share it with this other person, okay? And this person might have offered you another opportunity, might have tried to reach out to you, might have tried to give you some type of a leeway, something, but you're like, nope, not today, not today. At least that's what I'm picking up from these cards for you, okay? But let's see the $1 million question, kind of. What are they feeling? What are they thinking? Their energies, vibes, possible actions towards you in July and even the first week of August. Interesting. 7 of Wands, King of Wands, and 6 of Wands in reverse. Again, all of these are literally fire signs. So you might be dealing with a fire sign like Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? With the 7 of Wands, this person, it's like they were defensive with you. I feel like maybe anytime you guys tried to do anything, tried to talk about things, tried to, communicate, okay, because of this Mercury retrograde right now, it's probably not the best time. So maybe if you still have hopes for the relationship, it's time to really talk things through in August, especially for you, Gemini, because this Gemini, this Mercury retrograde, first of all, you're ruled Gemini by Mercury, so it affects you very strongly. But not only that, this Mercury retrograde is in the sign of Leo. So if you're connecting with a fire sign, it's affecting them strong too. So your communication has been on kind of the down, okay? It's like kind of down and out, right? And it's like you guys can't really come to an agreement. Like this person, you might be trying to give these sticks, all these opportunities for this person to like take, and okay, and he could climb down. It's like you're trying to help this person, but he's like, no, I don't need your help. I don't need this. I could do this myself. I'm this. I am that. Every time you guys talk, it's like, I'm defensive. I'm this. And with the King of Wands, it's like they're choosing to take these actions that are not really beneficial for either you or even themselves, okay? They're not willing to look truth in the eye. They're not willing to hear right now. And that might be hard, but right now it's like they don't want to hear something, and they're taking these grand big actions, right, with the King of Wands. But it's like actions towards just being super defensive, super unwilling to, hear themselves. Because why is this not a winning outcome? First of all, because they have the 6 of Wands in reverse. If it was upright, look at it, it's like victory. Look at them. They're going. People are cheering them on, right? It's a beautiful energy. These sticks that are in this card, right, are like there to help, right? But this person is just taking everything so negatively. It's like a negative Nancy energy. And I'm sorry, Crosswatcher, but some of these messages, that message was directly for Gemini, okay? It might not be your message. But there's somebody, this person is just negative, 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 negative. They see everything as half empty. It's like they're not willing to compromise, not willing to talk it out, okay? And I mean, that is the energy, especially if this is a Leo or an Aries or a Sag, okay? Let's see what they would tell you but feel like they can't. And before I even ask the question, I'll just read what this says. Again, the 6 of Wands in reverse, okay? So they are not really willing to grab this situation and take hold of it. They're kind of like, whatever. Like, I'm just almost feeling, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm feeling like a whatever energy from this person. Whatever happens, whatever, I don't care. I'll deal with it later. Procrastination, not willing to work on this. And this could be, things that are happening in your relationship, even with career, even with finances, even with just moving to the next step, marriage, whatever. But they're just not willing to grab life by the BALLS. Do you know what I mean? And they're just not willing to grab things and go for them, right? They're just willing to kind of go for the easy way out. And in reality, by them taking the easy way out, it's actually taking the hard way out because it will not benefit them. Remember, both of these 6 of Wands just confirm that their outcomes it's not a winning outcome for them, okay? They're not taking the bigger picture into consideration, okay? So let's see. What do they want to tell you but can't? What are they maybe too embarrassed to tell you? And then I had these 2 cards flip over. Again, the 9 of Wands, okay? Just like you, they have their guard up. And reading this card, I'm not going to show it to you because these cards are very risque, okay? They might be inappropriate in some way, so I don't want to show them. But it's like they're stalling, first of all. With the Page of Pentacles, they're not willing to move forward. They're not willing to even move backwards. They're just standing still. Like I said, procrastination. It's almost, I'm sorry to say, somewhat of a lazy energy. But also with the Nine of Wands, they're just, with this card that I'm reading, first of all, there's a wall. But second of all, they're hiding behind the wall. There's some secrets that they have that they're not willing to share, or some feelings, some actions that they want to take. But it's like they're just hiding behind a wall, okay? What else do they want to say but can't? Five of Cups. Like I said, negative Nancy. They are drowning, okay? And it's like, I feel like they're taking you with you, okay? It's like misery loves company. This person is, I'm sorry to say, this person is very miserable right now. This person is not happy with themselves or their life, but at the same time, it's like they could change it. This person has worth. This person is smart. This person has capability. You know, this person has good potential. And I know you see that, Gemini, and that's why you guys have been kind of fighting for this relationship, but it's like this person is giving up. They see everything is half empty, and it's like right now, not only are they drowning, it's like they want to take you with, okay? And that's a very harsh thing to say, but it's like they are like lost. Just like there was a reading like that for somebody else, but it's like a very harsh. I did another reading that's just like this almost. I don't remember which reading, but maybe they have some of that in their sign too, in their chart. Let's see, what else is going on between y'all? Strength card. Yeah, here it requires strength, and somebody's not willing to, you know, fight. There needs to be loyalty, and maybe somebody's not being loyal, not even to like you, but they're not even loyal to themselves, okay? Let's see what could have possibly happened between you for this Tower moment. Like, what was the Tower moment? Remember we had the Tower moment? So what was the Tower moment between you? Tower moment. Queen of Swords. There was an energy here, first of all. In the original Rider-Waite deck, the Queen of Swords is the card of harsh truth, harsh thinking, okay? Very harsh energies, okay? So they might have been judging themselves harshly, and they're in an energy where they're like, I'm not good enough anyway. I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. But also, for one or two people, listen, this is not for everybody, okay? Crosswatcher, probably not for you. Even Gemini, take this with a grain of salt. But it's like they might have been flirting with somebody, because I'm reading it by this card. And again, I'm not going to show you this card because it's a risque card. But it's like somebody was flirting with somebody else just to see if they could. Okay, I'm getting that. And that could have been the Tower moment for some people. Maybe somebody is like, wow, you were talking to somebody else online and doing this, that, and the other. Not cool. But yeah, they did something. There was some flirtation energy. There's too much exposed. That's all I'm going to say on that. So that could have been the Tower moment. Or it's like, it could have not even been possibly like flirting with somebody else, but it was, or like an emotional affair, but it's like they were telling things to another person instead of you, okay? And that made you left out. And I feel like that really upset you or them, because energies could switch. But anyways, so with that out of the way, let's see real quick, how can your energies align together by the end of July, and actually through the beginning of the first week of August? How can your energies align? Please and thank you. Ugh, can't lie. Can't lie. I almost wish I didn't pull this card out. But yes, there is some heartbreak here, okay? There is some heartbreak here. It's like both of you actually feel stabbed in the heart. It's a rainy day. It's a rainy moment right now, okay? When it rains, it pours. But remember, swords, first of all, this is only for July and the beginning of August. 1. 2, swords is a mental thing. So it's like you're thinking that you're heartbroken. There could be repair. There's always repair to the 3 of Swords energy. But in your mind, since swords is the mental suit, swords is the suit of mind, ideas, communication. Right now, it's like you're not being able to communicate on the same page. And both of you, especially probably you, I'm sorry, but I have to say there is still heartbreak here. This is not going to be fixed this month, okay? At least not by the end of July. So yeah, there is some some illusions, some heartbreaks that you still have to get through and look things in the eye and see what they really are. Now, a couple last things here and I'm almost done. Let's see. Messages from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know? Okay. This card popped out at me, okay? Free will. Okay, we all have free will. Remember that. Nothing that you're doing. We most likely always have a choice, okay? Very rarely do we have no choice in something, okay? So remember that. Now, this card, I already see it's kind of harsh, okay? So if you had a question in mind about something, at least specifically for the month of July, and this is not everybody's message, but specifically for the month of July only, if you had a question, the answer to your question is no. Yet, remember, you have free will. You're free to make your own decisions. Just remember that you need to take responsibility for any choice that you make. Meditate and see what your heart says. But in some ways, a no could be a positive answer, you know? If there's like a question on cheating or this or that or like full-blown crazy questions, in some ways this is saying no. But if you had other questions that you were like, are we going to be back together, for example, this month, only for July, the question is no. So you could take it anyway, and I'm sorry, but it's better than sugarcoating. I don't want you to waste your time. You're worth the truth, okay? Even if it's harsh, sometimes truth hurts, but I cannot lie on those energies, okay? So that's a thing. And lastly, let's look at some fortune cookies. They're very wise, so here's a few words of wisdom for my Geminis for the month of July and the beginning of August. Okay, Gemini, we got a few messages here. You are going to be refreshingly level-headed, and others can relate to you. Okay, so yeah, think of things level-headedly at the end of this month, okay? Think of what's the best outcome for you, okay? And others will be able to relate to you, okay? Others really can. People have been through these situations. Unfortunately, many have been through heartbreaking things, and you just got to be honest and level-headed about the situation you're in, okay? Don't sugarcoat it. Don't, have your rose-tinted glasses on and forget about the world. Take them off for a second. Look the truth in the eye, okay? Wake up in a way. Anyways, harsh truth. Sorry there. So let's see. Your emotions can be sweet and sour. So can your meal. Okay, that one is kind of funny. So yeah, it's like bittersweet. There's something that's like a perfect thing. Bittersweet. Something is happening where it's like, but at the same time, for this month, it will help you see things more clearly. So bittersweet. Ooh, Gemini. Watch out. Watch out. The excitement of a new romance will lift your spirits. So for some, maybe somebody new can possibly be coming your way. By the way, on the back of one of these, it says March. The month of March, or March as in marching towards something. So that could be of some relevance to somebody. Okay? Let's see. Share your happiness with others. Okay, yep. So, and you might not be happy right now, but maybe somebody will share some happiness with you, okay? It doesn't mean that you're sharing, like this energy could switch. Maybe somebody will bring you some happiness outside of this other person this month. So, listen to your friends and family. They're always there for you, okay? Anyways, I love you so much. I hope this kind of helped, okay? I know this one was a harsh one. It's not for everybody. It was for the people that are going through a breakup or some type of, or at least thinking of one, okay? But if you like this message, click the like button, subscribe down below, comment down below, let me know your story or your feelings about the video. But please be nice, no hate, okay, towards me or anybody else in the comments, because it's just pointless, it's a waste of time, and it will be promptly and swiftly returned back to you. Sorry, but that's how things work, okay? It's like a boomerang effect. When you are attacking somebody, you're not really attacking somebody else. You're attacking yourself, because that always comes back to you, right? So, but that's just for the haters out there. My Geminis have been nothing but great. And also, if this did resonate, show this to another Gemini friend or somebody that has a Gemini rising, moon, or a Venus. Maybe it could guide them, help them, or open their eyes on an issue, and hopefully they could take something away from it. Spread the message. I love you so much. Keep shining, my beautiful Geminis, okay? I'll see you for your next reading. Bye.